everybody, I'm Cherish.
And I'm Joy.
And we're
Tusicles Musicals.
Yay! It's been a minute since we did a review, but, you know, we had to double time it. We had a 2-show day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey! We should do like a segment. Not a segment, but like something where we had like a 2-show day with Tusicles Musicals. Because I just realized like the wordplay that we could do.
Oh.
Right?
What if we did that in a song?
Yeah. Joy. Wait, no, it's supposed to look at the camera. This is the remix. No, but we really did have a 2-show day. The first show of our 2-show day being
Meredith Wilson's The Music Man.
Yahoo! We said it multiple times before how much we love like the old musicals.
Mm-hmm.
We just do. We just kind of drive with them better. I don't know. I shouldn't say that, but you know, I guess that's because they've been around the longest. Maybe we're more familiar. I guess I don't know. But The Music Man is a musical that we watch a lot. When it came on TV,
the one with Matthew Broderick and Kristen Chenoweth.
Yeah, have we seen the original? We might have seen it once.
I think I've seen it once or twice.
Or like in bits and pieces, or something. I just remember
the one with Robert. Whatever his name
Preston.
Preston, yeah.
I think, and he like. I know the Wells Fargo wagon sounds absolutely crazy, or it looks crazy when you watch it in the original, because it's like you can tell it's not those people, like, and the choral singing. I don't know. It's really funny.
Anyway, so let's start about how we got to see Music Man.
Oh my goodness!
So for those of you who do know, The Music Man is expensive as all hell. And Cherish and I are all for paying money to go see good theater.
Mm-hmm.
But we will not, and I do mean absolutely not, pay $700 for no regular seat. No. And it's $700 per ticket too. That's not even together. No.
You might persuade us if it was like 2 premium seats and it ended up totaling $700, but not like. Yeah, no.
So we did something we have not done in a long time, which was rushing, and we got there at 7 a.m. on a dot.
I mean, it went like boom, boom, 7 o'clock, like right at the 7.
And we were around the corner from the theater.
We promptly arrived around the corner already at 7 o'clock.
Ridiculous. We're not getting anywhere earlier than 7. That's just ridiculous. We were okay if we were not going to get tickets to The Music Man that day.
Right.
Because we said, you know what? We'll just try Paradise Square. We'll get to that another time.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what we said. We weren't going to get ourselves in a tizzy over it. Anyway, funny thing is, our old boss was there. She was rushing. She had rushed the day before.
And I'm going to say we turned her on the rush. Because I remember I came in annoyed when we rushed Mean Girls that time, and we got there super early and ended up not being able to get a seat. We ended up with standing room tickets, and
because people jumped the lines.
I came in like a little like upset, and I was just like a little angry that like I was
irritated,
a little irritated. And she was like, "What's rush?" And I had to like explain it's when you get up and you go to the theater when the box office opens and you get like a discounted seat for a show that day. And she was like, "What?" And I'm like, "No, not Nella here rushing. Like, she didn't even know what rushing was." But whatever.
Anyway, she was not successful the day before. It was a Friday performance, but what had happened was Saturdays have 2 performances, so we got lucky there.
Mm-hmm.
We got up to the box office. There was only 1 seat left for the matinee.
Literally. I was like, "I need 2 for the matinee, please." And he was like, There's 1.
So we were like, okay, and we walked all the way. But old boss was like, "Oh, did you guys get seats?" And we were like, "No." And she was like, "You can have mine, and then you get the other ticket." And we were like, "Well, we stepped off the line right now." Anyway, we were like, "It's okay, it's fine." We weren't gonna get upset about it. We know the rush. We know the game of rush. It is what it is. We don't get upset. Anyway. This lady, she was standing there.
She had a cloak on, a hood, and she's like, "Psst, I got a free ticket." And I was like, "Joy, come along, Joy." We didn't know, but no, but really, she was like, she had a free ticket, and our boss was like, "Oh, great, you can have mine. I'll take this one." And we were like, "I don't know, it don't seem right."
Yeah. So we were like, either way, we get to see the show. It might not work out that great for our ex-boss, but she got the better deal out of it because she got to keep the money that she would have spent for 2 rush tickets anyway and got a free ticket. We all were there at that night.
Yeah. So she was literally like maybe like 3 rows.
So we got
from the in the orchestra.
Yeah.
Like, from the stage.
Yeah. So we got box J,
right,
which is the closest box to the stage.
Mm-hmm.
Seats 3 and 4. Extremely partial view.
Mm-hmm.
They tell you that it's to be expected. I mean, okay, so basically this box is on the stage, so anything happening underneath you, you cannot see. Anything happening too far upstage, you cannot see.
Mm-hmm.
Everything, unless they were at the conductor's point,
mm-hmm.
or up there in this view, you cannot. You
they have to be like downstage for us to see
what's going on. Which.
Oh, and we had a great view of the wings.
The wings, yes. We can see people warming up. We can see people singing backgrounds. We can see the wranglers wrangling the children. You know,
we can see people preparing to come out. Like, yeah,
that's nice to see.
It was pretty cool actually. We got to see like the horse, like when they like brought like the rise the curtain and the wings up, so like the horse and the Wells Fargo wagon could come out, and like we could see that.
Yeah. Seats are very roomy.
The upside to a box, right?
The seats are roomy.
We
ended up getting a box to ourselves because these 2 ladies were just so upset, I guess, with the view that they had to move their seats during the show.
First of all, we came in and they were scheming on moving. Like, we came in and one was already gone. So she was like harassing the poor ushers already about getting another seat. Like, if one was like available, and like from where we could see that there were seats in the mezzanine that was still like available, but like
you could tell they were partial view too.
They definitely weren't center, and we'd never been upstage. So like the Music Man is at the Winter Garden, which is where like Beetlejuice was, School of Rock was.
Mm-hmm.
I think Mamma Mia was there for a long time. I think.
Mm-hmm.
What else was there? Was that Legally Blonde?
No,
that was at the Palace, maybe.
Yeah,
something else was at the Winter Garden.
Yeah,
and anyway, it's a huge theater. It's like one of the bigger houses, right? And like, I don't know. We've never been upstairs though.
Mm-hmm.
We've never been upstairs at the Winter Garden, so I've never seen what the mezzanine looked like. But like, you could, it's one of those. The mezzanine kind of like wraps around. It's not like a. So like, if you're the wraparound part, you kind of got partial rear seats too, depending on like how close to the aisle or which aisle your seat is. Anyway, so they were like, as soon as the lights went up at intermission, they were like, "Let's go." We goes over there, and we can go sit over there. And they were like, "Yeah, the lady said if there were seats available, open, like we can move them at like intermission." And Mary and Jay were like, "Okay," and like. We just kept the box to ourselves. So
it wasn't that big of a deal.
It's really not. And I feel like, because we've had that happen to us before, like when we've been like upgraded, like our seats have been like upgraded. And I feel like if ushers want to do that, they will come get you. They'll come get you themselves. Like, I was not all for that. And then we could see them playing the, like, is somebody sitting here? Is somebody sitting? I don't have time for that. I don't want to feel like I'm doing the wrong thing or I'm going to be like interrupted. Like, so it wasn't worth it, like, for us. And also, I don't know where they were from, but we could also go back if we so choose. So.
If we so choose, we will just pay to see it at a better angle. It is what it is. I mean, we're lucky to be living in the city. We can do that. I don't know where they're from. But yeah. So anyway, the set was basic. That the drop backgrounds, Marion's house came in and out, the train came in and out.
The train was so cool. I always love the train.
Yeah, it was so good. There was a platform, I think, that we couldn't see.
Right, that they used a lot, but like we couldn't see what was going on, like with it. But.
Yeah, we couldn't see. But the cast was great. It has a very diverse ensemble cast.
It does.
When Hugh and Sutton leave, let's see let's see Harold and Marion be it.
Because I'm gonna tell you guys point blank, Joy and I were like, we're waiting for Norm Lewis and Jesse Mueller to come in and take over the roles.
Norm and anybody.
Yeah. Jesse and anybody.
Yeah.
It's like,
we would like to see some color for Harold Hill and Marion.
Yeah.
You know.
And then also we were like, first of all, when they announced Sutton as like Marion, we were like Millie Dilmau?
Like, you
Princess Fiona?
for like the role that was previously played by Rebecca Luca?
Like,
the voice types ain't matching.
Kristen Chenoweth?
But again, like, it's Sutton and she's giving Sutton, you know.
Right. And
it works for her, like, acting.
I really was a little worried. I was like, how was they going to do that? Because, like Marion's your quintessential, like, soprano,
very classical
like,
voice.
Yeah, like,
Think Glory, Oklahoma before Sexy Oklahoma came out.
Right.
You know,
like we were like, how is she gonna sing these songs? Like, not that Sutton's a bad singer, she's just not, you know, she doesn't have like that classical like sound. But she does it suddenly and you're not mad at it.
It works. It's basically she sounds like how she sounds in Shrek. She sounds great.
Yeah.
You know, like the role works for her, you know, the kind of like,
it's funny,
the dry.
She made it funny.
You know, it's Sutton.
Yeah.
He was nice to see.
Yeah, I've never seen
him before. He's so nice to see. You can tell he really enjoys doing theater.
Right.
He was not phoning anything in.
Right.
You know, like, I wouldn't necessarily say he's the best Harold Hill ever.
He
didn't give us like the swarmy.
He wasn't like very smarmy. Yeah, you're right.
Swarmy vibes. He just gave us kind of like.
He was a bit more charismatic though.
Yeah, like he kind of like he enjoys hoodwinking people.
Right.
Sort of thing.
I almost forgot how like sociopathic.
The old shows really show like, oh my god, like huge, like what people think is just like funny character flaws is actually like a personality disorder. Like, oh my god, I was like, this guy is a menace and a sociopath.
Lock him away.
Yes,
to the jail.
He deserves to be in jail, but oh my god, I love that show so much. The kids were great. It's always so nice to see children on Broadway actually performing.
Right.
Because children on Broadway tend to have a tendency to just kind of be pieces.
Right.
In the show.
Case in point. Okay, this is what joy means. So if you watch the Oklahoma with Hugh Jackman, right? I think it was a Western production, but there are 4 children in that show, and they do nothing.
They have nothing.
Granted, they don't have lines, which is okay, but they don't dance. I think they do like a ring around the rosy at some point. Give us something. Also, kind of, he does a little bit more. But the little boy in Newsies, like, I can't remember like the character's name, but like he has lines.
Is it
less maybe. He has speaking lines, but like he's not dancing with the Newsies. He's just kind of there, and he like scoots in at the end of the number and like poses, and like it's, you know what I mean? Like, we like Matilda. Haven't seen Matilda. Those children are you know what I mean?
They're
like
working the whole show.
Like they're moving. The children of Billy Elliot, obviously, the Billy Boys aside, the ballet girls. You know, they're like they have things to like do. It's a little funny when like the children in shows are like there but like not there.
Yeah.
It's a little
like,
odd.
Put the children to work.
Yeah.
You know, like they getting a paycheck, make them work for it. You know, like,
now these kids are working.
They're working, you know, there's some really good dancers. Winthrop was so cute. He's so good. Oh my, they let him play the little cornet.
I was like crying when he like came out. Like, okay, so I was like, yes, everybody's gonna go put your costume, like get your marching band costumes on. And I'm like, how they gonna find the time? So they spend time like dropping the curtain. I don't know what you call them. Yeah, is it the curtain?
The curtain.
And he like, and when the curtain came out, like through this like little trap door. He's so cute, and then like he has like a little like a cornet. You're like, oh, and then he starts actually like playing, and like I guess from our vantage, like we could really tell that he's playing, and you could really see that he's looking at the conductor, and the conductor's looking at him as well. It was like, I was like, and he plays it. Oh my god, yeah, it's so great.
Yeah. But yeah, the dancing was great from what we could see.
Right.
I want to say, just from what I've seen on YouTube from the production with Rebecca Luca, the choreography was a tad bit more complex. That's not to say that this choreography was not complex.
I couldn't do it,
but yeah, you know, like the Shipupi was a little slow.
Right.
I wanted it to be fast. The Rock Island was also a little slow. It could have been a little faster.
Oh my god, I love Rock Island.
I love the barbershop quartet. You know, Philip Boykin was in it. You know, from Once on This Island. This other guy. He's like the tenor.
Yeah,
the first tenor. Whatever. He has a very nice...
No, the baritone, right?
He's the baritone.
Philip's the bass.
Yeah. He had a very nice voice.
Yeah, the music is like talking. I'm like, he just talked like Batman.
Yeah, he sounds great. We love the Oklahoma reunion with Shula and Hugh.
Oh my god! Yeah, when you said that, you were like, "It's Curly and Judd," and I was like,
I leaned over the chair. I was like, "It's Curly and Judd." I was like, "Oh!" I was like, "It's so great."
I didn't even realize that. I mean, I'm like, okay, I see them as like separately, and I'm like, right. Yeah, right. Yes, that's Curly and Judd, and then they're actually like the best of buds, right? In the show, like.
It's so nice to see that. It's so good to see that. Also, a funny part was when when Hal is basically telling Marion that he's a no good person, and she was basically like, and she was basically like you weren't fooling me at all. Like she had him, she had him pegged a long time ago, basically, and they're kind of like, and he did something like that, and Sutton lost it. I mean, he lost it first. He started. So Hugh started laughing. Sutton started laughing. Hugh got it together, and he came over to Sutton and he touched her, and the noise she let out like a like one of that, like a sound like that, and she started laughing, and she was like.
She actually literally closed her eyes, and then when she opened her eyes, she was able to like say her line, which was a very serious line, right? It was so funny.
Yeah, it was fun. But we had a good time with the Music Man.
Oh, Rima Webb was in it.
Oh, yeah, from The Color Purple as Mansion's wife.
Jefferson Mays' chameleon shapeshifting behind was in it. He looked like a different person every time you see him.
He's really shapeshifting. It was so good. It was just nice to see. I do love the classic musicals. Like, oh my god, like take me back to like Dolly and like stuff like that. Like I just like there's something wholesome and like traditional that we like to see. Like there's talking, there's dancing, there's singing, it has all of that, The story isn't so crazy, like there's not really it's
right.
It's basic, what I mean? Like I'm not being like lectured to, I'm not, it's.
What's your favorite number?
I do like Madam Librarian.
I knew he was gonna say that because I also was gonna say that.
It's just such a good number. It's just so funny. Like, and that's when you really figure out that he is nuts,
bananas.
like oh my god, like police. Like come on, like oh my goodness.
This is like anytime Mrs. Shin comes with her theatrics, literally her theatrics, like. Yeah. I just love the choreography.
Yeah. What's the song when he starts telling them about the 76 on Rome? How I felt with that. I do like that. I do like that because you got to see the children dancing and stuff like that. That was nice to see. There was at one point Hugh had spent this little boy out, and I was just like, if I was his mother, you would have heard me crying. Think about it. These are children who weren't not born when Hugh, was Wolverine when he first came out in X-Men. These are children. They weren't around. Like the youngest one on stage seemed like he was like 7 years old
or 8 or so.
Yeah, like right? If you were born when like The Greatest Showman was just coming out, or you were a toddler, like what? So this to be like a lot of their debuts to be with Sutton and Hugh and all like. And Jefferson and Schuler and all these people, it's amazing. Like I can't imagine like how that must feel for them to be in. I know I'm getting old because I was crying for the children. I was so proud of them. Like so proud. Like one drop was hugging Sutton Foster.
Yeah.
Like, I was crying for the children. That's how I know I'm getting old. I care so much. I really did appreciate the Music Man. So let's show the merch. So we gotta get out of here.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. We gotta catch the Gilded Age. Nah, but we do.
We got a window card.
Window card.
I'll say the merch at Music
It's
Man.
giving Carousel a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. I would say Carousel is a little better.
Yeah, Carousel gave us a little more. Yes.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the merch at Carousel was nice. We actually had to make decisions at
They
Carousel.
gave us 2. Yeah. Why? There's not even trombones on the. This the cornet.
Yeah, that's the cornet.
Okay.
Yeah, the merch wasn't my favorite, but we got merch because we cannot not get merch.
But I don't like a white T-shirt, so we got this one instead.
It has 76.
It has 76 trombone. I didn't count it, but I'm gonna assume
they're kind of late
that there are in fact 76 trombones. Mm-hmm. No, I'm pretty sure they are. And then it has the Music Man on the on the sleeve. Joe, that's good for you, right? Because you which side of your hair fall to? Your left?
My right.
Right. Okay, great. So you'll be able to see it. Like when stuff's just stuff in the back, Joy, you can't see it because the hair is so low.
I've accepted that a long time ago.
Yeah. We got
a magnet.
A magnet, which looks like the
window card.
The window card. Mm-hmm. We got. Oh, that's it.
The bag.
Oh, I'm done. Joy said I need this bag. Look at this tote. Professor Harold Hill. It looks like his suitcase. It's really good, and it has this like pocket, which a lot of the totes don't have. It has like a pocket inside.
So definitely we'll be taking it to the flea market with us.
Yeah, that's literally the first thing Joy said. Joy said, "Oh, it has a little pocket, so like it'll be good for the flea market." And then at the flea market, watch us find this for like $2. But yeah, and then there's the back. It's very cute. Suffice to say, we had a good time. I definitely think we'll see it again at some point. I don't see it going anywhere.
Not right
Anytime
now.
Soon.
Yeah. Maybe hopefully we'll see it with a cast change.
Maybe.
Or maybe we'll see it with you and Sutton again. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Definitely want to see it more head on.
Yeah.
Just to see what we like missed, like his like entrance in the beginning, things like that. You know, just to have a more
comprehensive
experience. But we really enjoyed what we did see. We had a good time.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys later.
Bye.